If any of you use Facebook, you may know who this guy is. Brendan Booker, known as May 20 for 1997, now 26 years old for those who might not know. In January 2022, Brendan got his account stolen and hacked. Brendan didn't know how exactly what caused this, or particularly didn't know anything about what was going on and why this was happening, and why all this came from the blue. But Brendan, when went to log onto his account, he knew that his account on his Gmail address was switched. So Brendan started to become a little scared about how serious this was and how bad the problem started to turn out. So the next thing he does, he goes to his other one, but his information is still normal on his other account. So he entered his password and his Gmail address, and he gets in perfectly easy while his other account, it's still not letting him through. He realized why he couldn't log in. Somebody was on his account, and one of them was Olamide Johnson, Shannon's Herman friend who works for him, and 1 minute later his Gmail address gets switched out. On his other account again, Brendan could fully understand why this was happening to him, so Olamide stated his account was for money laundering and robbery, which Brendan didn't know about. 5 weeks later, but the thing that was confusing him, he didn't get this other one back. He could tell that something was really up, and why this was happening to him, and why this account was stolen from him again. Just when things starting feel like to bite down the dust, Brendan decided that he had enough. So the next thing he does is go to the police online, telling them everything about what has been doing and showing his messages and his media from 2022 to them. But that's not all he had to show them. He ends up showing this picture of an emoji of somebody laughing about somebody that he done kill, and it was Rebecca Yarbrough, Shannon's sister, the one that Brendan was recently mentioning about begging his friends that he nothing to do with being a part of his foul play or her involvement, after his Instagram was originally stolen, and that didn't want to do any business with her. 1 minute later, Rebecca ends up fighting with Olamide on WhatsApp and over his stuff. But the first thing Rebecca do is trick them, tell him, both of them, that she wasn't giving him the code. And she kept saying it over and started getting on his nerves. But Brendan was getting irritated of both of them. Despite after the fight on WhatsApp, Olamide immediately goes to her house and shoots her with his own gun and cold blood, after fighting over what was his and over the money. But Olamide texts Brendan, but he blocked him because he realized what he discovered, what he did was not a good idea. This is very sad. Was this worth it? Did he deserve any of this, and what could have been a better thing to do, and how would have you resolved that? Let me know your thoughts on this, or have any questions about this horrible story. Like, comment, or subscribe. Thanks for watching.